Hi everybody, how is everybody doing? Wherever you're based, I hope life has been good. Um, I am obviously based in the UK, London to be precise, and we always talk about the British weather. The weather this week or the past couple of weeks has just been bad. It's been raining. It's just miserable. But yeah, we keep pushing through. So those of you in places where the weather is nice, enjoy. Yeah. So enough about the British weather. It was my birthday last week, and I thought, you know what, let me just take a break from podcasting. So I didn't post anything this Monday. I was just taking a break and resetting. I think that the podcast journey, I love it, but it's not as easy as people think that it is. You've got to constantly, put out episodes. Is it episodes? I don't even know if they're called episodes. But yeah, so I just took a break, took out time to just reset. So much has been going on. The world is crazy. There are wars everywhere. There is just too much going on. So I needed a little bit of time to myself to reset. And there's something about birthdays. I don't know if this happens just to me, but I think birthdays are just for me. They're just a reminder of that it's time to take stock. A little bit of stock, I'm not doing a total overhaul, but it's just a reminder for me to just sit back, just think about maybe the last year or the last couple of years and just assess, analyze, identify areas that I need to improve on, think about relationships. Who do I have around me? Should I have them around me? Are they worthy of my time? And also analyze how I've been to people around me as well. So it's not just one way. So yeah, lots been happening. So I just thought, you know what, let me just take a break. And yeah, I am back. I'm energized, and let's go. So my musings, if you listen to my musings, you will know that you should not expect any specific topic because I go up, down, sideways. I am just offloading. It's my own therapy session. I don't know how other people do their musings. I don't really listen to other, podcasts. I'm not really a big podcast person. That's the irony of this thing that I do. And that's why I don't script. I just speak as it comes to me. So if this sounds a bit all over the place, if you already know me, you would know that that's what to expect. So, I turned 52 and I'm grateful for good health. I think that's the main thing, good health. Everything else follows. You've got to be well first to be able to even start planning or thinking about anything else. So I am grateful about that. But it's also, as I age, more and more things keep creeping up. And for me, the first thing I think I want to talk about is this thing called menopause. Yes. Something that I find shocking is that many women that I've come across who are going through this phase, somehow, I don't know if it's shame, I don't know what it is, but they feel like it should be kept a secret. I don't really understand. I don't know, I'm wired differently when it comes to a lot of things. There are not many things that I consider should be kept secret. There are many things. There's got to be something that if you talk about, then, you're going to be shamed or people are going to get hurt or your reputation is going to be that. Those sorts of things. But if it's not that, what is the secret about? Because when I talk to people and I tell them, oh, I'm going through this, I'm going through that, they then tell me, oh, I'm going through this as well. And people I'm like, so why are we not talking about this? Why? People then offer solutions, obviously hormone replacement therapy, all those sorts of things. So many people have been helpful with suggestions and telling me what they've been doing. But my question remains, why? Why is the whole menopause topic a secret amongst my people? Because again, I always talk about my people. I cannot talk about Oyibo people. I'm not Oyibo. But I'm talking about my people. Why, my fellow women, why is it a secret? I don't understand. And then it also makes me, because I was also thinking, what about our mothers? I mean, this menopause thing, yes, more people are talking about it now. We're reading about it and our doctors are telling us about it and all that. But why? What happened with our mothers? How did they navigate this menopause? Obviously, they had it. Did they even know that they had it? Or did they know what it was? That's the starting point. Did they even know what menopause was? Because obviously now there's so much awareness around all these things. Did our mothers know about this thing called menopause? And if they did, how did they navigate it? Clearly, I don't think that they had hormone replacement therapy. I don't even think it was a thing during their era. And then I'm just thinking, are we as in people, my age group, people of this generation, are we being too, what's the word? I don't want to say sensitive because that's not even the word I'm looking for. Why is it that, let me rephrase it, why is it that we seem to be struggling more with this menopause than our parents? Or why are we not why are we not handling it as well as our mothers did? Because I don't remember ever hearing anything from my mother about menopause, or even not even just the word menopause, even the symptoms. I'd never heard about it. I never heard about it. And recently when I asked my mom, I was like, Mom, these are the things I'm going through. Did you people not have this thing? Or how were you able to cope? And it wasn't even a long conversation. She just basically said, oh, most of in their generation, many of them didn't even know what they were going through until towards the end of it. And some of them still went through it without even knowing what it was. So this is my generation. I wonder, are we being too... oh my God, I wish my daughter was here. She will give me the word. But yeah, I know the word I'm thinking about, but it's not coming to my head. But what I'm saying is, why is it because I'm always whinging about this menopause. As more and more things are happening, there's the memory loss, there's the hot flushes, the back itch, your back will start itching like a mad person, brain fog, so many other things. I'm not even going to talk about the intimate things. So many things that come with this menopause. I'm always whinging about them. And when I talk to people, one or two who are open, we we spend loads of time on the telephone or in person talking about all the symptoms and how our lives are miserable and about to be over. So I'm just wondering, why are we not able to are we being too, what's the word? I don't know. Oh my God, I can't think of this word. But yeah, why are we not able to just deal with it? Our mothers did. Why is it because of the awareness? Because I think awareness is key with everything. I feel like you need to know. But also with that awareness comes this whinging. I call it whinging. For me, I call it whinging because I'm always complaining. Oh, my body, my back, all my bones are aching. Oh, people have said to me they've lost their hair. I know somebody I spoke to said she lost her hair. She had to shave her whole head off, her whole hair off. So she said, yeah. So I'm just wondering, our mothers went through all that. How come they sailed through it? Seem to have sailed through it. And also, I think it would be good to even speak to the men, the older men. Did they know were they aware of this menopause? And how did they navigate their wives going through it? My father is a doctor, so he would know. So he's not the best person to ask. But I wish I could speak to an older person, so our parents' age group, and say, "Oh, did your wife go through this? Did you know?" And all that. It'll be good. It'll be interesting to know that. Interesting to know that. But for our generation, for my generation, I'm just wondering, the men, do your wives discuss this, or your partners? Not everybody's not married. I'm not married. Do your partners, do you even know about menopause? Do you know about menopause for the men? Do you know about it? Do you know if your wife is going through it, or your partner is going through it, or your girlfriend? And do you guys discuss? Are you aware of the symptoms? My problem also is that a lot of our men, when I try to have these conversations with them, they just run away. In fact, this has given me an idea. I'm going to speak to my male friends and ask them. Yes, I'm going to speak to my male friends and ask them what they know about menopause, and if the wives are going through it, and if they are, have they raised it with them? Yeah, I'm going to speak to them because I'm very curious. And I remember saying to somebody that I know that there would be a direct link between the menopausal phase and the rate of relationship breakdowns. Because hey, if you're not going through it, you won't even understand. The mood swings. Oh my God, the mood swings, the irritability, everything just irritates you. I'm sure women that are going through this, when they listen to this podcast, they would be laughing because they would identify some of the symptoms. The mood swings. Sometimes you just don't want to talk to anybody. So if you're in a relationship and your partner doesn't know what you're going through, then they're going to think there's something, maybe they've done something wrong, or that you are miserable, or you're grouchy, or you're a nag, or you're whingy, and they won't understand that your hormones are up and down, and therefore your emotions are up and down. So yeah, oh my goodness. One of the things that I would say the negatives for me with being a podcaster, I guess that's what they call us, being a podcaster, for me, one of the things I find frustrating is that because of my profession, there's a limit to how much I can disclose, or a limit to the extent I can talk about certain things. And I find it frustrating because I'm somebody who's open and I don't mind having conversations. But I have limitations. And I find it frustrating because sometimes I really want to just go deep, but I can't, because obviously the ethics, because of the ethics of my profession. Guys, did I even tell you people that some lady decided to report me to a judge? Some lady I assisted decided to report, I think I mentioned it, decided to report me to the judge, saying that I had a podcast, and that that in my podcast that I encourage Nigerian men, to go to court. I encourage Nigerian men to have contact with their children, something like that, or to go to court, so that they can see their children. I don't know if I told you guys that. So that shocked me to the core, because I was like, oh, that means not everybody that's listening to my podcast, is listening to just enjoy it. Some people are listening to see whether they can carry information to get me to trouble. Anyway, that one didn't work, because I'm not talking about anything that is illegal, or I'm not saying people's names, or I'm not, there's no breach of data protection or privacy or whatever. And I'm just talking about topics that affect all of us. Guys, I know I digress, but remember I told you, if you know me, you know my musings are all over the place. So yeah. My musings are all over the place. So that's another one to the side. But yeah, that's what I find frustrating for me. I can't really get into deep about certain topics. Yeah. So menopause is a big one. I think it's something that we should be talking about. people of my age group who are going through it, sharing the symptoms. I think that it's also a good idea to let people around you know that you're going through it so that they're not affected by whatever you're dealing with. I tell people, stay away. I'm not in the mood. So it was my birthday recently. I would normally celebrate my birthday, have a party. I just was not in the mood. There you go. That's life. So I feel like I'm feeling a lot better. I've had a reset. I am back to my normal self. And here. So to any ladies that are listening, can you just interact with me? I'm wanting to understand, how are you dealing with, if you're going through menopause, how are you dealing with it? Are you on hormone replacement therapy? I know I'm not saying that you give me medical advice, but I'm just curious, who is on it? Who is on HRT? Why did you get on it? If you're not on HRT, why not? I'm just curious. It's just banter. Just want to know what people are dealing with. So that's dealing with the symptoms. And also, if you're in a relationship, or if you were in a relationship when you were going through menopause, did you tell your partner or your boyfriend, whoever, and even your children, did you tell them what you were going through? So that they could understand? Things like that. Yeah, so this musing started as just me just wanting to reconnect with everybody, but now it's turned into menopause topic. So if you're a woman that's going through menopause, tell me your story. What are your symptoms? How are you navigating it? Or if you've gone through it, still share. If you're a man, I know the men will not, but I'm still going to put it out there. If you're a man and your partner, girlfriend, wife is going through it or went through it, did she tell you? And if so, how did you deal with the issue? Or how did you cope with that phase? I'm just very curious. Yes. Guys, okay. I'm not going to keep you too long. This was just meant to be a quick check-in, check-out, see how everybody's doing. And just to say to everybody, I am still here. I will continue to post fortnightly as per previously. I just missed this Monday because I already explained what it was. Taking a break. Is there any topics that you want to talk to me about? Please, if you know me personally, reach out to me, send me a WhatsApp message. Let's just have these conversations. I can't be the only person bringing up topics. People must have things they want to talk about. Reach out to me if you know me personally. If you don't know me personally, send me messages on Instagram is at Nazos Circus. Facebook as well. I have a Facebook page. Again, it's Nazos Circus. And let's have conversations that affect us, men, women, our community. Okay? I need you guys to help me along this podcast journey. I cannot be the only person who has thoughts that need to be explored. Yeah? Or if there's anything you're doing that you think that you want to talk about and let people know, please get in touch with me. I have a few juicy topics coming up. When I say juicy, it's not really juicy as in gossip juicy, but juicy as in things that we should all know about or things that are happening in our community and people don't want to talk about. So yes, keep listening, subscribe so that you know when my new episodes are posted. And yes, share. Please interact. It helps me know that you're listening and helps me know your thoughts. Okay. When I started today's session, it was raining. Now the sun is out. So yes, let me go and enjoy the bit of sunshine that has come out before it goes again. Until next time, guys, take care. Take care of yourselves. Be safe out there. The world is insane right now. And yeah, let's love one another and care for one another. Love wins always. Take care, everybody, and catch up soon.